Okay, this time we are live for real, guys. So hello everyone one more time, and welcome into my Rise of Kingdoms stream. Finally, we managed to make it work. Like, finally the stream is okay, live and kicking, and we should be good to go. Okay, let's just prepare some stuff. Now this is gonna be a really short stream, honestly. It's gonna be maybe like 1 hour or less as a stream, but let's just do the best that we can. Okay. No, it was actually really good. I don't know why I touched it. That was my bad. Okay, finally works. Nice. Finally, man, Streamlabs works. I've been hard trying so much for this to work. It's crazy. Yes, it's finally okay. It's amazing. Let's see what else do we gotta do for this too. Okay, so let's just do some random, like, let's just go and tackle the 7k gem event yet again. I don't have much time today because, like I said yesterday, my parents are coming over, so I gotta do this fast. Like, I really gotta finish everything within 1 hour. But this is finally a real live stream, and I finally managed to get my Streamlabs to work. There's a lot more stuff that we gotta do still, but am I lucky? No, I'm not. Am I not? Riza, hey man, welcome to the stream. I'm sorry for before. I was basically testing my Streamlabs, trying to see if everything was alright or not. I've been talking to the Streamlabs guys, which is basically my the software that you use in order to do live streams. And I'm telling you, man, it's been tiring as hell trying to deal with everything, but finally everything is working. Like, they made a few changes and they told me to make a new test, see if everything was alright now, and it finally was. But I've been talking to these guys for like 2 or 3 weeks in the least, like in the least 2 or 3 weeks. You can just imagine how much I've been struggling and how happy I am right now that it's finally working after such a long time. Okay, let's get this thing over with as soon as possible, cause man, I'm gonna be hella busy the rest of the day today and probably tomorrow as well, hanging out with my family. So I really cannot do any live streams, unfortunately. They're coming like at a bad time, but what you gonna do? Like, it's family, man. I'm actually really happy that they're coming over. Anyone in your kingdom pushing for Zenith of Power? Truth be told, I'm not sure. I gotta check that thing out. Let's see. So far, I'm not really seeing anyone. Joker is. Joker has 1.5 million. So if I earn 1 million points, I'm gonna get myself like the 5 golden statues. Is it worth it though? I don't know. Like, I feel like 1 million points is just too much for me to waste on this event alone. Not really that. I don't know. I really don't think that wasting all my speed ups on that is good enough. There's like better ways for me to waste my speed ups and my resources and basically everything else, rather than just go for the Zenith of Power. The rewards are good, but I gotta waste a lot of stuff in order to get them, so I'm choosing not to. I will try to get my 1 million on my restart account. Well, you probably can, because on the restart account, now that I'm thinking about it, you can basically get most of the speed ups and everything else just by building and by technology. So technically you won't exactly waste that much troop buffs. It's still gonna cost you a lot of resources though. Well, resources not exactly like the biggest of problems, but you will still be wasting quite a bit of them. I don't know, I feel like for 5 golden heads, what you get from Zenith of Power isn't exactly like the best thing. Lambu, hey brother, welcome to the stream, man. I finally got my Streamlabs to work. Can you imagine? Like, I finally got my Streamlabs to work, and that's why I'm doing the live stream, because it's finally working. After 3 weeks of talking to the Streamlab developers about my issue, we finally managed to get me a solution. Now, of course, I gotta test if the chatbot and a cloudbot is gonna work as well, but I will be testing that a little bit later. But at least I finally managed to link my Streamlabs account with my YouTube account, and I've been struggling so hard with that. So it's definitely a good day for me. It's definitely a good day for me. It's fine to spend some resources for some free gold heads. It's not the best, that's true, but with the golden head event going on as well, yeah, that is true. I mean, if you can and if you have the resources, why not? Why not do it? It's just that personally, I would rather just save my speed ups for maybe a little bit later into the game, maybe for some other event. Nice baby steps, yeah, real baby steps. 3 weeks, man. 3 weeks of talking to those developers, and don't get me wrong, they're amazing guys, but it's tiring, man. Like, I just kept linking and unlinking and linking and unlinking and linking and unlinking my YouTube account every single day, like at least 5 to 6 times per day. It's honestly, it turned to the point where I was really getting stressed about doing my live streams, because every single time that I need to do my live streams, I was just doing everything from scratch, like all the setup from my Streamlabs, because if you connect it to, if you do the login and log out, it's not gonna save your settings. So I need to redo my settings every single time that I made a login or log out of my Streamlabs. And because I'm going with custom settings, that just means that I need to do everything myself so far. That's why I'm so glad that it's finally working, man. We are only on day like 45 or so, so you have about 50 to maybe 60 days before the KVK starts. I don't use Streamlabs, I use OBS myself. Question though, like if you use OBS, do you get like maybe like the chatbot and the cloudbot though? Because I haven't used like OBS, I don't really know much about that. Because the only reason as to why I wanted to use the Streamlabs at the beginning, or at least why I picked Streamlabs, is because I saw the chatbot and cloudbot, and I was like, I definitely need this automation on my stream. Yeah, after I get this 1 million, I will save all my stuff. You definitely should, like, you should start like preparing for that KVK slowly. Get the city hall to at least 24 and try to max out as much as you can those fighting technology and everything else. Like KVK 1 is super important, I feel like, because if you do everything well on KVK 1, you just get a lot of rewards and your matchmaking is gonna go a lot better. I feel like it's one of the easiest KVKs if you know what you're doing, basically. I use Stream Elements for the overlays like chatbox, alerts, and everything else. Oh, Stream Elements, I never heard about that. Maybe I should check it out. Again, now my Streamlabs is working-ish, but I still need to check if my cloudbot is working. If my cloudbot is good, then definitely I'm not gonna switch, but if I have issues with my cloudbot, then I'm definitely be looking for some other solutions, because it's turning into a nightmare for me to do live streams. Yeah, last 20 GC. But by the way, what is GC though? I did close to 100 days of speed ups. That's a huge amount of wasted, man. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Exactly. The only problem is that mine is broke though. That's like the only problem that I have, is that mine is broke so far. Like, I haven't tested it anymore, but I'll look into it, and if I have issues, I'll definitely be looking for some new solution. I really cannot waste time anymore with trying to figure out what problems I have. Like, life is too short to do that, man. I have too much stuff going on in my daily life to actually try to troubleshoot myself every single time. I've been trying that thing out, but it's just getting annoying at this point. Gold sculptures, I mean, lol, I'm dumb. No, man, it's not that you're dumb, it's that I have issues with abbreviations. Every single time that I get like a new abbreviation, I have issues understanding what it is about. It's not because you're dumb though, don't worry about it. Anyway, after this stream, okay, not after this stream because I got my family who's gonna visit in like 1 hour, but I will soon test the new features and see if my chatbot and everything else is fine. If they are, then I'm just gonna set up everything, and probably the next live stream that we do, everything is gonna be just peachy. God damn it. Gold GC is gold chess, but in my head I thought it meant gold sculptures. Honestly, I never use abbreviations in Rise of Kingdoms, man, so I always struggle every single time that someone uses one. But that's just me, that's kind of like my issue though. That is my issue. You're good to go though. Has anyone else noticed that I say honestly way too much? Like, on everything that I do, I say honestly. I feel like there is certain words that I just use way too often because English is not like my primary speaking language. Therefore, even though technically I can speak English really good, I keep my vocabulary kind of short of new words. Green dude, hey brother, what up? Sorry about that, battery died. No worries, man, no worries. No worries. We finally, Green dude, we finally fixed our Streamlabs. Now I just gotta see if everything else works as well, which is my chatbot, my cloudbot, and if everything is fine, then you will finally not have to share my Discord link every 2 seconds. So I'm sorry for putting you through all this hard work, man, but if you manage to fix this, then your responsibilities are over. Sama, hi, what up? Welcome to the stream. Also Kosu, welcome to the stream. You too, man. How both of you doing today? Kosu, I feel like you're kind of new viewers though. I haven't seen you around much. Am I right or am I wrong? I feel like this is the first time that I see you on my stream. Oh man, I really got a hard grind right now because I don't have that much time available anymore. My family should be here in like less than 1 hour. You can only imagine the amount of work that I gotta put in. Thanks for the pin. Yeah, I only realized now that I can just like pin your message so you don't have to like hard try every 2 seconds. Cause I feel bad for you, man, when you just gotta do that just because I have issues with my Streamlabs. Like, that is my issue though. I'm thankful that you're trying to help me, but I also want to give you as less work to do as possible. Because at the end of the day, you're a viewer, man. You are supposed to enjoy the stream, not hard work into it. Yep, I'm new to this channel. Well then, welcome for the first time, man. I hope that you like the channel and everything else, and hopefully I'm not the worst streamer in existence that you've seen. Hopefully, that is. We'll see though. By the way, guys, I made a decision. I'm going to migrate. I'm going to 3152. I finally made my decision. 3152 is an A rank kingdom and everything is going to be a lot harder there, but I finally made my decision. I am going to 3152 and hopefully it's not going to be the worst decision that I've ever made in this game. Hopefully. I feel bad about leaving 3207 because let's be honest, they really weren't like the worst kingdom. They had like issues, but they really were not a bad kingdom. And the only reason as to why I'm going away, it's not because we didn't win KVK. I'm only going away because I'm going on with my friends to 3152, just like we had planned from the beginning. So it's hard, but at the same time, do you get some passports? I have plenty of, like, I have 3 passports and I gotta get me like 3 more passports, but it's okay. Like, we have an alliance here who basically has a lot of gold where you can get the passports from, and I'm actually an R4 of the alliance, so that's not an issue. I can get my passports anytime I want. So the passports are definitely not going to be an issue for me to go to 3152. Also, I remember the time when I left 2512 and 2508. I know it's sad. Yeah, man, it is sad when you leave like a kingdom, because at the end of the day, you meet so much amazing people everywhere you go that you don't really feel good whenever you gotta say goodbye. It feels like I'm kind of like abandoning the server, even more because I'm also like a streamer and they really like me for being a streamer in 3207, meaning that they really showed me some love by, in many ways, by giving me like the city alliance message that kind of like follow this guy's YouTube channel, or they actually took me into the first, like the main alliance, where they gave me so much gold and VIP points and everything else. So for me to abandon these people, it does feel bad, but at the end of the day, we had a plan. We had a plan that we were going to go to 3152 and we are going to try our best to stick up to it. But yeah, it's definitely sad, man. It is definitely sad to abandon it. I ain't gonna lie, I was really hard thinking about this last night, because if I do leave, then I gotta leave by tomorrow, meaning that I just need to make a decision real quick. And I was thinking about this all night, if I was gonna move or I was gonna stay, waiting my options and everything else, and in the end I just decided that, you know what, it's time for us to move. It's time for us to go to 3152. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. By the way, is the music kind of low, or is that me? Is it me who I think that the music is kind of low and should be just a little bit higher? let's see now. What do we gotta do? I gotta find me some good, really easy places to do with my Ethelflaed. Otherwise, it's kind of hard to do like chaining with her. I really gotta be careful when I chain with Ethelflaed. Not the same issue with my Zhugliang though. It's low but still okay. Well, I can get it higher. The only the idea is that I don't want the music to kind of like be more powerful than my voice. Karimo, hi, welcome to the stream, brother. How you been? My internet wasn't working for like the past 30 minutes. Thankfully, we do not have any more internet issues here. I remember when we used to have, and it was a real pain, but thankfully that is not the case anymore. No, but this is too low though. I gotta get me somewhere nicer. Maybe here, yeah. Let's see what level I am, by the way. Let's see what level I am right now. So we finally managed to go to level 17 and we have like 8 more levels. But this is where the real challenge starts. Like it's the last 5 levels that are actually like really a real pain to finish. The rest, like it's easy to get all the way to level 20, but level 20 to 25 it's a real pain. Let's see, what else can I chain right now here with my Ethelflaed? Gotta find me those really nice spots like this one. This is a good spot. By the way, Green Dude, how's it going into your KVK, man? I haven't heard any updates from you for the last 2 days, I feel like. Everything is going fine? Come on. Okay. You are good to go. Way too far with this one. And we still have like 500 daily action points to spend after this. Greeting, Governor. For the heroic anthem story, you will be matched with other kingdoms entering the season of conquest. A battle for the ages is about to begin. Prepare your forces and be ready to seize the glory. So let's see what we picked. We actually went for the heroic anthem. The first time your kingdom enters the season of conquest, you will join other kingdoms entering their first season of conquest in the heroic anthem story. Number of camps 4, season length 50. So it's... Oh, we have the fog? We still have the fog? I thought they actually removed the fog, man. Crystal mines. The heroic anthem story will contain a number of new features. Crystal mines. After the story has begun, you will now be able to construct a new building into your city crystal mine. Working the mine. You can work the crystal mine to get crystals. Working the mine costs food, wood, stone, and gold. Upgrading. Upgrading the crystal mine will increase the maximum amount of work you can order at a time. In addition, completing quests given by the commanders will increase its crystal output. Crystals. The crystals which can be mined here are a precious resource. Governors can use them to open up a whole new frontier of research. You can get crystals from Bastion Quest, Crystal Mines, the War of Conquest event, the Trial of Korok event, level 41 or higher barbs, Kahar the Hidden, level 11 or higher, Barb Force, and Premium Season Crystal Supply. God damn it, man. Resource protection. During the story, crystals cannot be plundered by attackers or sent as an aid. Wait a minute, you cannot send crystals as an aid? Oh, that sucks. Oh, we're going to have an altar fight in 13 hours against fire? Oh man, hopefully you make it. Hopefully everything turns out to be nice for you though. Reset. Crystals will be recycled once the season is over. There is a limit to the number of season coins you can obtain through the method. Your crystal mine, crystal research center, and any other crystal technologies you research will be reset and removed. Whew. Coalition system. Joining coalitions. Governors can now join a coalition with their alliance. Coalitions are created by alliance leaders. Alliances must be of the same camp to join the same coalition. Coalition features. You can join each other rallies, garrison, reinforce and repair each other's buildings, grant alliance help, and more. Teleport. After the past glory event is over, coalition members can teleport to any member alliance territory. Reward sharing. Okay, that's nice. Ooh, okay, nice. This is actually really good. So now we don't need our kingdom to basically be the one who captures the ziggurat. So we are like the ones to get the rewards. It's enough even if it's someone for our coalition. That's really nice. Boosts. All coalition members will receive boost effects from holy sites and passes will be open to all members' alliances. Building occupation. Okay. Reward system. Season coins can be obtained by completing research at the Crystal Research Center or participating in the Trial of Krog event. Complete Crusader achievements in the Lost Kingdom to earn Conquest coins, save coins. Unused season coins and Conquest coins will be automatically saved for next season. Okay. Star of the Champions. When the season ends, all alliances in the coalition occupying the Great Ziggurat will have the Star of Champions placed on their flag. Okay. Camp system. In the Heroic Anthem story, governors and their kingdoms will be grouped into different camps. Each camp must contain at least one kingdom. In order to guarantee fair matchmaking, the total power of each camp will be automatically balanced by the system. When attacking another governor in your camp, you cannot plunder their resources. Fire camp. Earth camp, wind camp, and water camp. Man, I really cannot wait for this to start though. I really cannot wait for this to start. Okay. I really gotta wait for this. Also, Lilouch, welcome to the stream, man. I'm sorry, I was kind of busy trying to read everything about the Season of Conquest information that's coming, and I didn't pay attention much to the stream. Well, in my KVK there's no fog, but your KVK does have a fog. Oh man, it just sucks though. The fog I really hate it. I never understood the idea of the fog. Why? What's the fun in trying to uncover territories? Like, it takes so much time and there's just nothing good about it. Also, Lauren, welcome to the stream. My first Heroic Anthem was a blast. I wish mine is the same, man. I hope that mine is gonna be the same. Oh man, I'm not gonna... I knew it was too weak. God damn it. I thought to myself that it just was too weak and probably I was gonna be killing it before I AoE'd, but... that is basically what you call wasted AP points. That is literally what you call wasted AP points. I don't know, man. Oh, by the way, guys, I also said it to Green Dude and everyone who was here before, but I finally made a decision. We are going to go to 3152. We are going to migrate. We finally made our decision. It took me a while to think about it, whenever I was going to migrate or not, but in the end, I guess I'm just going to stick to the original plan, which is go to 3152. Do you have a guide for Crystal Tech? No, I do not. No, I do not. But I'll definitely be looking into it the moment that I migrate. The moment that I migrate, I'm gonna be checking everything there is to know about Crystal Tech and everything else. So I'm definitely gonna look into YouTube or Discord channels and everywhere else about guides regarding the first season of Quest and everything that you just gotta do about it. Yeah, villages and caves are extra rewards for us free-to-play guys. Yeah, I did read that there's like bastions and caves to explore. I think there are villages. Villages sometimes give you like crystals. Oh, you mean about the fog? I know, man, but I feel like they could have found like a better way to give us those bastions. Hey, that's not where I wanted to go. I hate it when the game just does what you don't want it to do. Like, just do what I want to do. Shut up. Like, I'm the player. You're not the player. I hate this thing. Like, every single time this happens, I just hate it. Like, boo-hoo, we get it. We got a quest. It's okay. You don't need to like divide my attention. Maybe I'm doing something important here and the game's like, no, 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 look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. It's like, yo, it's okay, I know, but I'm just doing something important right here. I'm trying to match up my Ethelflaed so she can actually chain. So you don't need to like draw my attention out. It's okay, you gave me a flag. It's alright, you don't need to be like, no, you're gonna look at this thing. You're not gonna look at what you want to look. I really hate that whenever games do that. Like whenever I play like League of Legends, the League of Legends client has the same issue where it basically wants to be like the top window on your desktop the whole time. So if you like take it down, it's gonna come up in like 5 seconds and be like, hey, you're playing League of Legends right now. And I'm like, no, just shut up. I know I'm in matchmaking, but it's not important. I can send you 2 guys that I haven't used, of course, man. Of course. Send them over. How big is 3152? They have 2 main alliances of about 8 billion power, I believe. They have 2 main alliances, so they're quite big. 3152, what am I even typing right now? I could. Hey, welcome to the stream. Is it a higher seed kingdom? It is an A seed kingdom, yes. At least by the matchmaking, it's supposed to be an A seed kingdom. We wanted to be into a weaker kingdom, I'm not gonna lie, but because everyone is coming here. Oh, this is the support alliance, my bad. V and N are basically the 2 main alliances. This is the first main alliance, and this is the second main alliance. So I would say that they're pretty active as a kingdom, like quite powerful, honestly. Hi, good. Welcome to the stream, man. Hello to you, and I hope that you're having a great day. Okay, this one should be good enough. Yeah, it is good enough for the AoE. They are already in Season of Conquest? Yes, they are. They actually just finished the Season of Conquest. They lost. So, that doesn't really make it easier for me, but... that really doesn't make it any easier for me, but yes, they lost. It's okay though, it's okay. Like I'm like the guys that I'm gonna be playing with, I know most of them, so I'm quite happy to go to season to like 3152. Like I have at least 2 people or 3 people into the leadership that I know ever since the beginning of KVK 1, and I'm quite confident into their skills to manage a fight. So I don't know why they lost the previous KVK, because I wasn't I didn't have enough time to pay attention to whatever was going on in 3152, but it's okay. I feel like we can do a lot better this KVK. We just have to wait and see, I guess. So will you do your KVK4 in 3207? Nope, I'm going to 3152. They are both like in off season right now. The gate to 3152 opens like tomorrow, and I'm gonna be traveling there. When Young Kingdoms lose, they normally shrink to one alliance and get stronger. I hope that's the case. I don't know. I really hope that we do not lose anymore, man, because I'm tired of losing KVKs. Like, I won KVK 1, I lost KVK 2, I lost KVK 3. So if I lose KVK 4 and 5, I'm definitely gonna get demoralized quite a bit. So I hope that is not the case. I really hope that that's not the case. Yeah, I thought about migrating with my alliance, but I decided to stay in 3207 and see how the first season of Conquest is going. Well, good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. Hopefully everything goes well for 3207. I really do believe that 3207 is gonna get a lot tougher because they are kicking a lot of dead weight and they are trying to take in like new blood. So I feel like everything is gonna change. Like if they kick all the dead weight away, it's definitely gonna turn out to be in their favor. If they do not, though, they're really gonna be in trouble. So it all depends on how serious these guys are about next KVK. And Eros and Netty, those guys seem pretty serious to me. I don't know. I don't feel like they're gonna fail. I feel like the first season of Conquest in 3207 is gonna be just good. I feel like you're gonna win, honestly. Because I saw a lot of people, like whenever the messages for people who need to leave the, what is it, like they're like look at this, all of these guys are leaving basically. So they're definitely kicking out a lot of people, meaning that they are definitely cleaning up the server. And if you do that, I feel like there's no reason why you should not win next KVK if you drop the dead weight correctly. For real, like 20 people out of my alliance need to leave. Honestly, I feel like a lot more needed to leave, man. A lot more needed to leave. Like, I feel like that was one of the main issues and main problems as to why we lost this KVK. We just didn't kick enough dead weight away. Like, and just too many people, man, talking the talk but not walking the walk, meaning that they were like, yeah, we're gonna fight, yeah, we're gonna kill, yeah, we're gonna do everything, and in the end they just didn't do anything. In the end, when the KVK started, they were just like too scared to lose their troops, and I was looking at that, I was like, how are you people not ashamed of yourselves? Like, what do you guys think that this is? Do you feel like this is like Farmville or something? That's not the case. That's not what this game is about. Either you're a fighter or you just don't play Rise of Kingdoms the right way. Just look at the LB names, that's insane. I didn't check them as much, but I know that a lot of people were leaving, like 50 at least. Like at least 50 people are gonna leave the server right now. So they are definitely kicking a lot of dead weight away. And I feel like that is the right thing to do. I feel like they should have done that a long time ago. So probably 3207 is gonna be really good into the next season of Conquest. They seem to be pretty serious about getting the kingdom back on their feet and having only fighters, not like deadweight who cannot do anything. Oh man, this guy is awake as well. He's probably one of the guys who's gonna leave. Like 1.5 million points. I feel like he should be one of the guys who's gonna leave. Not trying to shame anyone, but I know that I wish all kingdoms had contribution papers. What do you mean by contribution papers? Like, how should it work? Do you mean like the the leadership should have those, or do you mean like players need to have stats about how much they kill less KVK or stuff like that? Why do I need to verify when I'm playing? Oh my god. I just don't understand this. Why do I need to verify? This is my main account, man. I'm chaining. Like, have you ever seen like a bot who chains? Really, have you ever seen like a bot in Rise of Kingdoms who chains cities? Who chains barbs? I'm sorry. Like, I understand the verification, you kind of like keep bots away, but you only should verify if you're doing like some sort of like suspicious activity. Not like out of nowhere. Oh man, and Liu Che, this guy is so far away. Wait a minute, why is my Liu Che here? Oh, never mind. There are actually chaining bots, I think. Really? There's actual chaining bots into Rise of Kingdoms? I never thought. I don't feel like that's the case. Like, how can you even chain, man? That's just kind of like too hard of a concept to be done by bots, I think. Primary commander, not here. To load. Where's the primary commander? Where is the primary commander? Ooh, the verification takes me like 5 seconds, so I see there's free stuff. I know, but it just doesn't give you anything good though for it to be worth the time that you're doing the verification. Like, I seen 0 good rewards to actually do that. That's why I feel like it's a waste of time. It's more like something to bother you out rather than to give you like good rewards. I've heard of the barb spawning. I mean, I know, but like chaining barbs as a bot, that thing would be like super difficult. Because you left the challenge area, the enemies have disappeared. Like, I was right there. What are you talking about? Also, I sent the guides on your Discord server for the Crystal Tech. Yeah, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I'll take a look at them maybe like a little bit later though, not right now, because if I go and read on my Discord, I'm just not gonna be paying much attention to the stream, so I'll definitely read the information, just maybe like a little bit later. What can I even chain right now? And like tomorrow is really gonna be a fun day. I'm finally going to migrate to 3152, and I hope that everything goes well there. And once I go to 3152, I gotta reset and I gotta work on all my farms. Like, all my farms right now are just basically burned out, so I gotta make sure that I go there and I revive all my troops and I start collecting resources, but at the same time there's like a couple of farms where I need to get the city hall to level 22 at least, so I can get the 5 marches. So I gotta work on so much stuff, man. Starting tomorrow, it's gonna be such a long day for me. Like today, I'm basically, even though we are doing like the 7k gem event, I'm basically chilling because there's really not much stuff to do. But tomorrow I'm gonna start logging into all my farms and get everything on my feet. I haven't done that so far because if I'm gonna migrate anyway, I don't feel like there's a need for me to revive my troops here and probably risk about someone zeroing me yet again before I leave and get my ass to like a safe spot. I basically let me just look at the state of my farms right now as we are. So this one right now is my main farm and it's basically zeroed, so I gotta like there's troops that I gotta heal in here. This one is my second main farm. It's City Hall 22, so it does have 5 marches. This one, the 3 of them, then they all need to go to City Hall 22. Like this one is City Hall 21, this one is City Hall 21, and this one is City Hall 19 if I'm not mistaken. No, this one is City Hall 20 going for 21, so there's basically a lot of work that I gotta be putting into my farms right now if I want to have a good KVK. Like the amount of resources that I gotta collect, it's insane, so pre-preparing my farms for it, it's like a necessity. But then again, I can only imagine the amount of rewards that the amount of resources that I'm gonna have once I have all my farms running, and I'm really happy about it. Okay, just a little bit more. There we go. Okay, but if you move, you're gonna make it a lot more difficult for me, though. Should be within my AoE area. Yes, it is. Nice. Yes, it is. By the way, how is the 7K event going for the rest of you people? Like I'm right now, as we're talking, I'm level like 17, but I'm really curious as to how the rest of you are doing. Like Lelouch, what level of the 7K gem event are you? Or Green Dude, or anyone else into the stream right now? Okay. The fact that everyone here is doing like Barb Forge lets me to believe that they have long finished the 7K gem event. Is it worth completing the Zenith quest? Good question. Tough question, if you ask me. I would say if you have the speed ups and the resources and everything, and why not? But personally, I'm not gonna do it. I feel like the rewards that I get for the amount of resources that I spend at the point where I'm at right now, it's just not worth it. If I had a lot more speed ups, I would probably waste some on building like 1 million power, but nah, not right now, not like this. So I would say the rewards are good, but it's kind of like a personal decision making. I'm not gonna do it. Like me myself, I'm not really gonna do it, but I know of a lot of people who are, so maybe you should. I don't know. It's really like a really tough question, and it's a really tough question and answer to give. Got you 5 heads is tempting though. Yes, it is. At least until you get the VIP 14, and then you realize it's kind of like 2 days of VIP. It's not like the gold heads only, you also get the golden stars. Like if you go into the Zenith of Power, where is it? Where's the Zenith of Power right now? Oh, there you are. If you go into the quests, you also get the 10 golden stars, so it's definitely worth it, I guess, just a little bit. I know, man. I know it's a real tough decision making. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of like the quest where they tell you to build up like 800k power in order to gain some rewards, but 800k power, man, or even 1 million power to build it's gonna require some huge amount of resources and speed ups, so I don't feel like it's gonna be worth it. Plus you gotta think about the fact that if you do go up by 1 million power, and if everyone in your kingdom goes up by 1 million power, then you're gonna rank up a lot higher into the matchmaking. So maybe you want to keep the level of your troops low enough, is what I'm trying to say. Honestly, I really cannot give you like a good where is it going? Where are you even going though? I really cannot give you a good answer on that. I really cannot advise you whenever you should or should not work on your Zenith of Power right now. I'm level 14. Oh, nice. Nice. We're level 17 right now, and there's still a lot more work to be done, but look at this, like the 7k gem, no Duami, you really should work on this one. The 7k gem event is kind of like the best event there is in Rise of Kingdoms. Look at this. Golden heads 10, golden heads 20, gems, you get the speed ups, and golden heads 25, no, golden stars 10 so far. And if I go into this one, which I'm gonna unlock once I get to level 25, I'm gonna get a lot more stuff as well. So make sure that you do not miss the 7k gem event, man. That's like the most important event. It's a lot better than even the Zenith of Power. Zenith of Power is nice, but why do you always have coordinates hidden? You know, everyone asks me this question, man. And the reason as to why I hid my coordinates is because whenever I switch on to my farms, a lot of people really love to burn on my farms. So by keeping my coordinates hidden, it's not that you cannot figure out where my farms are. It's actually really easy, but it takes just a little bit of work. And mostly people who want to do something bad to you, they're just too lazy to do that. So that's why I actually keep my coordinates hidden. I don't feel like there's any real danger of my main account being zeroed, but I cannot say the same thing about my farms. And that's why you don't see me actually doing much visiting my farms much during live streams. Okay, let me just call my parents real quick. Okay, we are back. I'm sorry, I really need to speak to my parents because they're coming over, so I need to know where they were. In total, you get 35 golden heads and a ton of gems. I would say that in terms of gems, you basically get the gems that you spend, which is like you spend 7,000 gems and then you get the gems that you spend back. But you do get the speed ups and the golden heads, so plus the golden stars. So there's definitely amazing rewards to be getting at the 7k gem event, but you do not get the You do not get gems though. You basically get whatever you're spending. You waste 7,000 only to get back 7,000 from what I've seen. Short break anyway. Yeah, I'm sorry, I was really talking to my parents and where they were. They're actually really close, so probably I'm gonna be doing the stream for like 10 more minutes and then I just gotta run. Then I will probably just have to run. What KVK is everyone right now? Good question. When it comes to KVKs, I really don't know much about the guys who watch me. Like Kerimo, what KVK are you right now, man? I only know about Lauren because Lauren is in 3207 as well as me, so I know that we are in the same KVK right now, which is we just finished KVK 3. But the rest of the people, I usually tend to forget where they are. You in KVK 6. Where's your account? Like, for being KVK 6, you're like 10 million more powerful than I am, and you got 133 million kill points. Man, you're amazing though. You have so much more than I do. It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Excuse me. Okay. If I position myself good in here, I can basically kill all 4. All I gotta do is just stay right here in the middle. Okay, start. The kingdom I'm in right now is still into the nascent kingdom progress. By that you mean that it is even before KVK 1, right? Yeah, you definitely have a long way ahead of you, man. But don't get that discourage you. Like that's a good thing. That means that you still have a lot of time to learn about how the game works without actually being into a critical point of the game, which usually is the Season of Conquest. Like if you make it to Season of Conquest and you still don't know what you're doing, it's kind of like a big problem. It's not like an unsolvable problem, but it's definitely a big problem. Kingdom 3468. Actually, we're gonna check it out in a moment. Give me like a second and we're gonna check the 3468. There is still unexplored fog into the kingdom. Okay, I cannot travel to see your kingdom, man, because you still have not cleared the fog. I mean, not like you personally, but I mean like the kingdom itself is still foggy. Whenever new kingdom starts in Rise of Kingdoms, they always have the fog on, so it's impossible to actually go check what's going on over there. It's still, I believe it's still kind of like prevent people from migrating in if they see that there's the competition is not tough enough. I made a new character some days ago. Oh, so you finally made the decision to actually start over, huh? Man, I'm gonna tell you, like, I really admire you about the fact that you have the guts and the courage and I don't know, everything, man, to just like start the game over. I would never be able to do it. I would never be able to do that. Start moving this way, you. Okay. I'm telling you, like, if I were to start all over, I would probably not be doing that. I would probably just leave the game as it is, because the amount of work that I put into my account is just too much. Even though it's nearly not enough, it is still too much. Well, I mean, I had nothing else to do since at that time I didn't play the game for some time, so I fell behind a lot. Yeah, I know, but still, man. Like even if I were to join Rise of Kingdoms like 2 years from now, I'd probably just keep playing at this account. It would be like a lot tougher, but at least I would know that I had everything set up for me. So all I need to do is just kind of like the small stuff. I know that would be it would take like at least 6 months for the account to come back into its feed, not be a feeding account and a lot of stuff, but I just would not start a new account, man. I am that type of guy. I'm really too lazy to start a new account. What are you gonna do with your resources when you migrate? Probably hand them over to someone. I don't know who it's gonna be, but I'll just message people and I'll be like, if anyone wants these resources, you can have them. And anyone who would not do the same, like anyone who just doesn't want to share his resources when they leave or when they migrate, I feel like that's a really bad thing, and you're a really bad person if you don't do that. Because at the end of the day, man, just help out your teammates, help out the guys who try to work with you and play with you and fight with you. So try to help those guys out, you know. So I'm definitely gonna give them to someone. I don't know who it is just yet, but I'm definitely gonna give my resources to someone. Like probably gonna be doing that tomorrow. Like tomorrow I'm definitely gonna message into the kingdom chat that I'm going to migrate, and if anyone needs my resources, they can just let me know. Because come on, like what would you do? Like if you were to migrate, would you just waste those resources, be like, hey, it's best if those resources just get deleted before I actually give them to someone? I wouldn't do that. I feel like that's just not a good thing, because why not help the kingdom that actually helped you so far? Like these guys fought with you, they actually trained with you, I don't know, man. I feel like that is just like the right thing to do, and I hope that everyone who's going to migrate right now just does the same thing. Maybe there are like a couple of people who are angry, sad, or not really don't like the idea that they've been basically kicked out from the kingdom, but at the same time you gotta realize it's their own fault. Like if you don't do good enough, and if that's kind of like an issue that you have. And most kingdoms, let's be honest about it, most kingdoms are willing to forgive you 1 KVK. They're just not willing to forgive you like twice or 3 times. Basically, if I message like in 32, 31, 52, the guys that I always play with, if I message them that I'm gonna have a bad KVK because I have some real life issues, I know that they will not it's not gonna matter. I know that they're just gonna like let it go and be like, okay man, it's alright, don't worry about it. We're gonna try our best to hold you up as well. But if I do that stuff like 10 KVKs in a row, like hey, at this point, man, you're not the guy that we want to play with. Like whenever you show up to a game like Rise of Kingdoms, you need to realize that you gotta hold on to your own weight. You got goals, stuff that you gotta do, and you just gotta carry yourself. And if you do not carry yourself, if you are like more of a liability rather than an asset to the kingdom, it's like, why would we even want you here? But that is your fault. That's not the kingdom's fault. The kingdom basically gives you like tasks, and it's like, as long as you keep up with the speed, you will love it here. If you do not keep up with the speed, man, that's not much we can do about it. It's kind of like the job, man. It's kind of like you only earn as much as you're willing to work. It's kind of like a real life job. That's the way Rise of Kingdoms servers are. You have a responsibility. The more weight you can pull at your work or at your game or whatever, the more important you are. But you also need to understand that the more the bigger you are and the more you get paid, the more you gotta bring into the table. Okay guys, we have one more barb to do, and after this we're gonna call it a game because I really gotta prepare. Like, I really gotta prepare to meet my parents and everything else. Okay, this one is done, so okay, let's just waste everything that we got so far. I know that I didn't use my extra right now, but I will be using it later throughout the day. At 900 shovels or now, I never keep them. I don't know how much I've spent, not gonna lie. I have no idea, like I have zero idea how much I've spent so far. If I've done more than 900 or less than 900, I have like no idea. How much shovels you need to basically do all of this? Not sure how much I need. I use at like 1.3k. Oh, then I'm definitely nowhere near those numbers. I guess I've only gotten like 300 or 400 shovels so far. Also, we can have like tips of the day feedback into the Discord server. We can definitely talk about this over, man. We can definitely talk about this over a little bit later. Maybe like tomorrow, because like I said, the rest of the day today I'm gonna be just a little bit busy with my family, but we can definitely talk about this thing later. Like I told you, like just give me every one of you, just give me some nice ideas about Discord, and we can definitely make them happen. So yeah, like we can definitely talk about it, Green Dude. How you thinking about doing this and how we can actually make it happen? Okay guys, I really gotta run. I really gotta run. So thank you all for the amazing stream. I know that it wasn't as long as you probably would have wished, but it's a busy Sunday for me, and I just cannot. I really just cannot stay any longer because I got visitors coming over. My own parents, of course, but still very important to me, and I just cannot afford to not to let them see me like streaming and not doing anything around the house, or they're probably just gonna murder the hell out of me. So it's time for me to go and just act like a good boy right there. Thank you all for stopping by. I appreciate it. See you guys into the next stream. Peace.